What's up, everybody? Live here from Duckys on Kennedy Boulevard in Tampa Bay, NSPN. I'm Blake Anthony, mostly known for Sports Talk 49, but we're live right out here at Duckys. This is an experience, folks. I'm going to have a dual camo set up so you guys can see the fans live and excited right here at Duckys. There's just so much excitement here. I told you before in the last stream in the AFC Championship game that it feels like we're in Cincinnati, but I'm in Tampa Bay. There's nothing but Bengals fans everywhere. It's just an exciting experience to be around, and I'm going to be coming in and out live right here from Duckys on Kennedy Boulevard. We got the Bengals and the Rams. They're full of excitement. There's no other place to be in Tampa right now if you're a Cincinnati fan or a Rams fan. You'll be outnumbered if you come out here at the Duckys because it's Bengals fans everywhere. It feels like we're in Cincinnati without the cold. But there is a little bit of cold chill outside, but Rams are going to start off with the ball. Matt Stafford and this offense are going to come out. Joe Burrow is going to have to wait for his turn. Hopefully the Bengals defense will get a 3-and-out here, and we'll see what the Bengals do. I'll jump in and out here. So make sure you follow us on NSPN at all social media platforms as well as Blake Anthony 49 on all social media streams. Again, I'm going to be jumping in and out of this stream here. We'll be going back and forth with what's going on here between the games. So stay tuned. As I said, I'm going to jump in and out the stream. The Rams are able to give up a first. They get a first down on the first series, which is huge, starting off the game and getting some type of continuity and momentum going in this game. The Bengals are going to play methodical defense. From my informative that's playing in this game currently, they got much like they did Patrick Mahomes in the second half of this game. They're going to have a good game plan coming up against the Rams offense. Now, mind you, when I say this, Matthew Stafford has an issue getting the ball vertically deep. They've been coming up short, as you saw in the matchup with the San Francisco 49ers. His arm somehow gives out on deep balls. Look for the Bengals to try to capitalize that and play a lot of things underneath. And as a big hit by their defense right there. Watch for the Bengals to try to take away everything short and force Matthew Stafford to use his arm strength to get it deep because sometimes his arm kind of gives out when he's throwing vertically in this game. Keep an eye on that. I'm going to go again. I'm going to go back and forth out of this game methodically, checking out what's going on in this game and giving you all the news. Also, as it's reported, sacked by the Cincinnati Bengals, Trey Hendrickson, former New Orleans Saint member. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Everything that the Bengals wanted on this first series has happened. Yes, they gave up one first down here. They came out with one sack, one loss of yardage here, and now you're faced in a almost a punt situation here. We'll see what the Rams want to do here. I said the offense get to come out, Joe Burrow and these guys. This place is going to be rocking with the Bengals on offense, so I'm going to try to get a 2-cam live feed of these fans with the Bengals coming out on offense here. Tune in. I'll be right back.
remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? Fourth in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shaken bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the fourth down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a ship? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
And we're back from the commercial break. As promised, I get you a dual shot here of this game, along with the fan reaction, with the Bengals being on offense right now. This place is going to get live, and all you're going to hear is, who that said, don't beat them. Start off short, methodical. They're going to get yards after catch. It's going to be critical in this game. As I predict, Joe Mixon is going to be the ender and be-all in this game. Joe Mixon's ability to run the ball in this game is going to be critical to Cincinnati's success or demise in this game. Keep that in mind. Again, if you don't know where I'm at, I'm down here in Tampa at Kennedy Boulevard, Duckys. Great experience, great food. And there goes Joe Mixon with a handoff right here. If we say great food, let me tell you right now, you got to get down on these Asian wings. I got to get them every time. That and some mozzarella sticks. But everything's good here along with the drinks, the bartenders. The experience is great from the management on down. It's an experience you don't want to miss because this is a great place to be right here at Duckys on Kennedy Boulevard. Bengals are faced with the third first down right here, 3rd and 1 in the situation, just about at midfield. If they can get this first down here, they can really change up this field position right here. I expect some kind of motion right here and probably a handoff away from Aaron Donald. Somehow, it seems like I got a crystal ball sometimes. But as expected, the Rams defense were ready for that play, and they were able to stuff it 4th down. Bengals are faced with a choice here. Either they're going to punt it or they're going to try to get this first down. Honestly, I think they should have had Joe Mixon in. P. Ryan was a little bit too indecisive on that play. Should have just put his head down and went forward and got them yards. Instead, you try to go around. You were able to get run down by the defensive end on the backside. Bengals are going for it. Again, they should motion here. Fake it to the back, then go to the back out in the flats. Risky throw, turnover. We should have waited. We'll be right back with this commercial break. Thank you. We're back. This Bengals defense is stifling right now. The defense is being stingy, now allowing anything on the ground. They're going to force Matthew Stafford to throw this ball vertical. Again, just jump the gap, make the tackle. Great play by the linebacker, 55. I expect, just like I said, keep everything, take away everything underneath. Force Stafford have to go vertical. Stafford's on the run. Now you're going to be forced with about a third and a 2.5 right here. All plays are basically all open right now, with that being 3rd and 2, 3rd and short. We'll see what happens here on offense. Not sure what the Rams might want to do here. They possibly might want to go a play action here, run some type of under route from the wide receiver spot. They got Cooper Kupp to the short side of the field, so I expect some type of zag route going outside, coming back in towards the middle of the field instead of one of that slot receiver, Odell Beckham. Look left, goes to Kupp. Kupp's able to break the first tackle and get the first down and more. First down, Rams. That was Matthew Stafford's 3rd read, but it was just the ability of Cooper Kupp to break tackles that play that made all that happen. We'll watch the replay here. It's his 3rd read. You just got to get in front of him as a defender. That's Jesse Bates on that play. You have to get in front of him and force him back inside. You cannot allow him to maintain and go upfield. Rams are in business. Field goal range. I expect the play action here and then try to hit a wide receiver about to the 15-yard line. Up, give it to Henderson. Gets about a 4-yard gain. Good run by the Rams. They're going to need that if they want to maintain the ball on offense and try to chew up the clock. The ABC News Channel 8 in the building. We got everybody here, right here, down here at Duckys, right on Kennedy Boulevard. Got Channel 8 down here. You got everybody around here getting some of this action right down here on Kennedy Boulevard. All the exclusive action down here. If you're just watching the Super Bowl home alone, get down here. There's people everywhere for here to meet. But the majority Bengals fans out here, but it's a great experience. Nobody's tripping. I see Dallas Cowboys fans. I see Eagles fans out here. I see a little bit of everybody here. Mix and match in this area. But it's most majority Bengals out here. And it's a great experience down here at Duckys, right here on Kennedy Boulevard in Tampa Bay. So you guys make sure you get down to this location and come enjoy this experience down here, because I can't tell you anything else, man. Unless you're at home having a great experience, what else can you say? Because right now, Who That Nation is out here. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Goes vertical. Ball's on the throne. Caught by OBJ. Rams score first. Rams get on the board. Again, remember I told you about Matthew Stafford's arm. He's going to underthrow these balls. These cornerbacks got to be ready to get their hands on it, but cornerback was not ready. Odell Beckham was ready and went up and get it. Now, don't get discouraged on this. It's a wheel route from the slot, I guarantee you. Boom. There's the owner right there. Gio, down here, his experience is going on, all types of craziness going down here. He could just barely concentrate with all this great experience. We got guys giving out drinks out here. Sure, why not? Super Bowl, baby. Everybody's going out, handing out free drinks. Everybody's enjoying everything down here. Gio, jump on here. Tell everybody what they missing, man. Gio, this man's running around here. He can't even sit down and get 5 minutes on his own. Take that, my brother. Why don't you tell everybody why they should get down here?
It's the funnest place in town. Inside's pretty packed. It's packed like sardines, but outside we got a 50-foot TV, a 20-foot TV, bars, and surround town. So best place to watch the game in town.
Absolutely. I told you we're in Tampa Bay with a nice breezy weather, but I feel like we're in Cincinnati, don't you?
Oh, shit. It's too cold. Can I go?
Hey, as long as it's not snow on the ground, I'm good with that. But yeah, just like he said, if you're a football fan or a Cincinnati fan, get here now. It's not too late. Yes, the Rams score right now. It's a little quiet right now, but it was like that last week. And what happened in the end? Joey Burrow came back and was smoking cigars at the end of the game with that victory.
It's still early, so anybody that wants to watch the game, have a good time, good atmosphere, we have a whole outside area. Like I said, 50-foot TV, 20-foot TV, and bars and tables and chairs outside.
Absolutely. He's got room and he's got food. He's got drinks. He's got everything you need. You don't need anything else but to get your ass right down here to Duckys, right down here on Kennedy Boulevard. Commercial break. I'll be right back. I'm going to take some more bites of these wings.
Should I go like a huge sentence here or just like a... I'm going to go with the Rams.
I got the Cincinnati Bengals because I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow.
Choose the Bucs. No.
Yeah. I'm going to pick the Rams. I would just love to see Von Miller win another Super Bowl.
I think the Bengals... Shut up.
I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl. They've been on a good ride here in the playoffs, and I think they're going to cap it off with a win.
I'm going to jump on a wagon with the Bengals.
I think the Bengals are going to win. I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow and Who Dey Nation, so let's go Bengals.
I'm going to go with the Bengals. I like the Cinderella story they got going. I like Joe Burrow. He's a proven winner, so hopefully he gets it done in the biggest game of his life.
Bengals are back on offense. They need to put some points up here. What a great catch by Jamar Chase. About third and short now. Bengals got to get something. Bengals got to get something flowing on their offense, because if they don't, it's going to be a whole heap of trouble out here. If they don't get things going, they don't get some type of continuity going, it's going to be trouble. Because the Rams got the ability to score on offense, and they got the ability to stop you on defense. Again, as you see the second camera angle here, you'll see this place erupt if the Bengals score on offense on this drive. I expect the ball to go out to the flats. Good ball. Oh, it was a good play called. Joe Burrow just couldn't get that ball tapped right in there because the running back did have his opportunity to catch that ball, and plus he had a lot of real estate in front of him to do something. Again, they got to get something going early here in this Bengals offense. Jamar Chase has got to create separation because Joe Burrow's looking for him, and he's not really helping him out right now. He's going to his third option, his running back. The play was there. You had the matchup you wanted, but he just unfortunately couldn't get the ball there. We'll be right back after this commercial break and this commercial because the Bengals are punting the ball right now, and it's fair caught by the Rams currently right now.
And Brian and I wrote on my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? Fourth in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shake and bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the fourth down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a shift? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
Man, we're back. Bengals back on defense. They need another stop here. Rams are starting to get jiggy with their offense, getting the play action plays, motioning going on. They seem to find a way to cope without Tyler Higbee, local Tampa native, Eastlake, the local native, not in this game, out with a knee injury. Now the Bengals have got to get this stop here. They can't afford to go down 14-0 with no type of momentum going on offense. The fan crowd is kind of silent right now, but I think it'll get going. Once the Bengals get something going on offense, I'm pretty sure this crowd will get really into it because the Bengals faithful has been here all season long supporting their team. About 2nd and 5 right now. Bengals got twins left, sidecar right, and it looks like it's going to be a false start or a legal shift on this play right here. So it should be about 2nd and 10. Excuse me, delay a game. I didn't even look at the play clock. 2nd and 10 here. So if I'm the Rams, they're going to go about half the yardage here. Look for something short to the back. look for something to Cooper Cup on some type of flat route to the outside the hash mark to pick up the 5 yards and possibly break the first tackle to get extra yardage. Here we go. Twins left, duo in the backfield. Cooper Cup slides from right to left. It's a run play back to the right, and it's stuffed for about a minimal gain. So the Rams are going to have about a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and long here. I expect the ball to be looked at Cooper Cup. I expect them to be looking at Cooper Cup on this play, depending on what the coverage is and what the Bengals, they come out here in no huddle. Cooper Cup is all the way inside, trips left. Sidecar right, back's going to flare out. Cooper Cup's going to drag across. They throw a flat route, and it's stuffed short. No chance of getting a first down on that play. They said Van Jefferson was not the first option on that. Matt Stafford just wanted to get the ball out of his hand with no chance of getting the first down. Bengals will have another chance to get the ball back on offense and possibly get something to go. Good read by 21 to not leave Cooper Cup alone, because that was the first read at the first down marker. Van Jefferson was the second read, which was ensuing, forced to 4th and 3rd at this situation. Let's see if the Bengals can get a decent return here. Field position would help. Protection is good. He should get a return out of this. Catches the ball at the 10, to the 15, to 20, to 25, to 30. Breaks the tackle, 30-yard line, just inside the 31-yard line. Just with the doctor order. Let's see what this Bengals offense has got as we return after the short commercial.
You having a huge party?
Nope, just me.
Get delicious cuisine from the country's best chefs, delivered right to your door with the click of a button.
Should I go like a huge sentence here, or just like a... I'm going to go with the Rams.
I got the Cincinnati Bengals because I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow.
I choose the Bucs. No.
Yeah. I'm going to pick the Rams. I would just love to see Von Miller win another Super Bowl.
I think the Bengals... Shut up.
I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl. They've been on a good ride here in the playoffs, and I think they're going to cap it off with a win.
I'm going to jump on a wagon with the Bengals.
I think the Bengals are going to win. I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow and Who Dey Nation, so let's go Bengals.
I'm going to go with the Bengals. I like the Cinderella story they got going. I like Joe Burrow. He's a proven winner, so hopefully he gets it done in the biggest game of his life.
I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but this man is legit. Oh, that's a touchdown if that ball's out. As I said, the Bengals faithful are excited. They're in position to put some points up on the board. As I said before, this crowd is going to be overly excited if Joe Burrow and the Bengals be able to put points up on the board. Von Miller does what Von Miller does. Can't get to the quarterback. Put your hands up. Jamar Chase down at the bottom of your screen, one-on-one with a corner. I expect the ball to go there. Don't like that at all. Your matchup was at the bottom of the screen. Savvy veteran Eric Weddle playing in this game. Looks like he dinged up his shoulder right here. There go OC, the general manager of this place. So excuse him, he's a Saints fan. Third and 10. A touchdown here would help big time. T.G. Higgins almost pulled that in on Jalen Ramsey. Bengals going to have to settle for 3. And they're coming at Jalen Ramsey, which is, they're not afraid. He's able to get inside release. The ball's thrown where it needs to be. T. Higgins not being able to get his hands on the ball enabled Ramsey to almost have a chance to interception. Now you've got Ramsey fired up in this matchup. At the 10-yard, just outside the 10, field goal attempt. Snap is up, kick is good, right down the pipes. Bengals 3-7. We'll be back right after this short commercial break.
And Brian and I wrote in my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? 4th in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shaken bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the 4th down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a shift? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again.
You having a huge party?
Nope, just me.
Get delicious cuisine from the country's best chefs, delivered right to your door with the click of a button.
All right, we back. Let me flip that around for you. All right, here we go. Bengals on defense after scoring. Second quarter starts 15 full minutes. I'm going to try not to talk over everything. Drops back. Quarterback's hit. Errant throw. Almost an interception. Who that nation? Eric Weddle, pay attention to that shoulder injury when it comes to a big tackle later on. Right now, it's just a pain tolerance. The Super Bowl's on the line, son. You better suck that up. Here we go. Bengals go from 5 spread and come down in motion, still in 5 spread set for protection reason to go vertical downfield. Good throw. The cornerback falls down. Odell Beckham down the sideline. First down, Rams. Uh-oh, we got a guest appearance right here. Let's see if we can get OC on here. Oh, Lord of mercy. Hey, get on this camera if you want to show your stuff. Get over here. Yeah, I'm good. What you're hearing right now is OC, general manager right here at Duckys.
Being a Saints fan, the only way I'm going to root for the Rams.
Excuse him, he's a Saints fan.
If it's my man, ODBJ, a.k.a. Odell Beckham Jr.
Okay. That's it?
LSU.
What about, how could you forget Whitworth?
Huh?
Whitworth, the tackle.
Unsung hero. We always forget about that.
Was that Walter Payton Man of the Year? Oh, snap. Henderson down the sideline. Rams offense getting rolling.
Everybody had a Walter Payton jersey. Nobody had a Winthrop jersey.
He was that dude, though. Walter Payton.
Yeah, he was. Walter Payton was that guy, yes. How many Winthrop jerseys were made? Look that up on your Google search.
I'll look that up at halftime. That's a mismatch from hell, putting a Trey Henderson on a running back. I can't fault him for that. And that's just way too much time to throw. Rams in scoring position just inside the 20-yard line. I expect a handoff to the right side. Henderson makes a cut back. Big gain, about a 6-yard run here. Bengals need to stop the motion of this Rams offense. They can't get conservative now. Bengals got to keep that defensive momentum that they've had the whole first quarter. They got to keep it going now. You cannot let the Rams get this offensive onslaught going. Because once you go into pretty much a one-sided offense, then you're asking for trouble with Joe Burrow on this questionable offensive line. Rams get out the huddle kind of late, 7 seconds left to go. Defensive player should be able to jump the snap. McVay calls a timeout right now with 5 seconds to go on the play clock. I'm going to jump out right now, let you guys watch the fans. I'll be right back. All right, we're back after the timeout break. Twins tight, ref. I expect crossing routes from OBJ and Cooper Kupp, right to left and left to right. Play action fake. Cooper Kupp all the way to the corner of the end zone. Touchdown. Kind of like what I predicted. Those crosses were set up to be pick routes, as we'll look here on the replay. Well, that's pretty much what the Rams like to do on offense. They love these little pick routes. What you'll see is Cooper Kupp come up and then come back out. Once this man gets picked off, and he's able to get into the corner of the end zone. An easy pitch and catch right here. Rams up, 14-3. Bengals are going to have to answer. Oh, it's a messed up kick. He throws it up. It's intercepted. Oh, the Bengals, Pratt's going down the sideline. Breaks one tackle. Pitches it back. Bengals are still running. Jesse Bates is going. We were just speaking about that. Here we go. Go to a quick commercial break. OC got me cracking up over here. Bengals up. Rams up 13-3. We'll be right back at this commercial.
And Brian and I wrote in my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? Fourth in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shaken bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the fourth down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a ship? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
Should I go like a huge sentence here or just like a... I'm going to go with the Rams.
I got the Cincinnati Bengals because I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow.
I choose the Bucs. No.
Yeah. I'm going to pick the Rams. I would just love to see Von Miller win another Super Bowl.
I think the Bengals... Shut up.
I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl. They've been on a good ride here in the playoffs, and I think they're going to cap it off with a win.
I'm going to jump on a wagon with the Bengals.
I think the Bengals are going to win. I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow and Who Dey Nation, so let's go Bengals.
I'm going to go with the Bengals. I like the Cinderella story they got going. I like Joe Burrow. He's a proven winner, so hopefully he gets it done in the biggest game of his life.
There we go. We're talking about the botched extra point here, or lack thereof, or whatever you want to call that, as I look up at the big screen right here at Duckys. You got to hear from Gio, the owner. You got to hear from OC, the GM. It's a great experience here, man. You're missing out if you have not been down here. But here we are. Bengals are on offense. Right there in the slot, Tyler Boyd with a great catch and a first down, Cincinnati. To get this game going. Tyler Boyd just beats the corner on the inside. Joe Burrow is able to deliver a good ball. And protection has been really good on Joe Burrow. They've emphasized this offensive line to keep him clean in this game. Protection has not been an issue thus far with Cincinnati's offensive line versus the Rams. Here we go. You got single coverage up top. Joe Mixon, great run. He's able to get about 3.5 on that run. But if they're going to succeed in this game, they're going to have to establish this run game in this game. Trey Hopkins and these guys are going to have to a hell of a job trying to maintain Aaron Donald in this game. But Aaron Donald's going to get his chances in one-on-one when he gets to play. 0 QB hits, 0 hurries, and 0 sacks. Pass rush snaps, he has 11. Here we go. Go to the back. No. Good pass to Jamar Chase across the field. First down. Bengals are at midfield. Bengals down 3-13, and the Bengal faithful getting ready. Jamar Chase, Offensive Rookie of the Year, which nobody should be surprised. Here we go. Bengals just outside of midfield. Hand off to Joe Mixon. Great cutback line. Cut off field. Breaks the tackle. He's at the 40. Just outside the 35-yard line. First down, Cincinnati. As I said before, the Bengals are going to run a lot of motion on this. Now, with that being said, you see those motions. It's going to be one of these times. It's going to be Jamar Chase on that motion, and he's going to come all the way outside the backfield up the sideline, and they're going to give the ball to him. They're going to set that up for a later play in this game. Joe Mixon, great hold to the left side, breaks the first tackle. Rams trying to pull up the ball to get a turnover. Rams just outside the 30-yard line. Joe Mixon has definitely turned his career around. Being out a guy didn't look like he's going to play much in the league. With his college troubles, it definitely has kept himself clean in the league and made himself into a pretty much a starter running back here. All right, here we go. Jamar Chase singled up all the way to the right-hand side. Safety gives coverage. Ball should go to the flats. Ball gets out there late. Doesn't really give Joe Mixon the chance for about a minimum gain of 1 yard. Hey, Carol, I appreciate it. It's tough trying to talk this whole time without your voice going out. All right, here we go. They're breaking down their stats here. They got stats for everything in this league. They're sliding the tight end to the right to help pass protect. I expect a screen pass on this play. Ball goes up, wide open to T. Higgins. First down, Cincinnati, inside the 20-yard line. Service is great here. Joey Cool. All right, here we go. Coming out the commercial break. Got tight end right, double tight end right. One back in the backfield. Jamar Chase out wide. I'm expecting a play action here and looking for something to go to the left corner of the end zone. No, they give it to Joe Mixon. Looking. Gets upfield, beats Ernest Jones for about a 3-yard gain. Ernest Jones, friend of Agency One Sports Group, that's right here on Sports Talk 49. You see many times. Ernest Jones, rookie stud out of South Carolina. Ron Butler, one of his studs. Ron loves them linebackers out there at Agency One Sports Group. And Ernest Jones playing in the Super Bowl appearance. Here we go. You got trips left, twins right. Nobody in the backfield. Look for something quick across the middle of the field or to the corner of the end zone. Depends on where the safeties go. And there it is, right outside. Tackled just outside the 10 for about a 3rd and 2.5, maybe 3 right here. More than manageable. You can run or pass right here. Rams defenders look tired. This has been a really long drive. About a 9-play, 64-yard drive. 5 minutes and 39 seconds taken off of the drive currently. There we go. Run or pass is an option here, depending on what they give here. They go out to Jamar Chase. Ball open high. Turns up. First down, Cincinnati. Who Dey Nation. It tells you right there it's in zone coverage with the motion. Joe Burrow makes the good read. Gives kind of a bad ball to Jamar Chase. He makes the best out of it with one-handed grab. First down, Cincinnati. First and goal. They have to score here. Cannot afford to kick another 3. Joe Mixon up there. Gets a minimum gain. They're going to be second and goal. All right, here we go. Bengals out. Trips tight left. Jamar Chase one-on-one on top of the screen. Toss play. It's a toss and throw. Joe Mixon throws it back in the end zone. Touchdown, T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown, Joe Burrow. Touchdown, T. Higgins. Just what the doctor ordered. Joe Burrow with the guts of a cat burglar. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Who Dey Nation? Who Dey Nation? Touchdown. Does Joe Burrow get an assist? But Joe Mixon, I told you it was going to be on the arm or the legs of a Joe. Joe Mixon doesn't do it on the ground, but he does it with his arm. Joe Mixon, 1 pass, 1 catch, 1 touchdown. Ain't nothing better than 1 for 1, 100% plus a touchdown. Bengals are down 10-13. We'll be right back as the Rams come out with this ball after their kickoff. Woo!
And Brian and I wrote in my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? 4th in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shaken bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the 4th down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a ship? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
All right, we're back now. Got a little different overlay for you here. Got Bengals, Rams. Rams got to respond. They're up 3 points, 13-10. The reason that's 13 is not because it's a field goal, it's 2 touchdowns. They botched the extra point. I expect OBJ to get the ball right here. Goes out to the flats. Good catch by Van Jefferson. Big game, big hit. You cannot give up that kind of yardage after catch. These Bengal defenders are playing too far off with these clear out routes, and then they're giving it underneath. I told you that's where Stafford, his strength is going underneath. You want him to go vertical because his shoulder is not going to allow him to get those balls deep with a lot of velocity on it. Be mindful of me telling you that because that's going to play a part somehow, some way in this game. And if the Bengals take advantage of it and get an interception, just remember when I said that. Take away those underneath throws. Force Stafford to use his arm strength. Stuff here, about a 1.5 yard gain here. Jesse Bates and company get a nice stop here on the run. Again, if you don't know who I am, I'm Blake Anthony. This is Sports Talk 49, live on NSPN. Follow NSPN on all social media platforms. This show is brought to you by Duckys around here on Kennedy Boulevard in Tampa Bay, Florida. Brought to you by Guerrilla Marketing. You want your platforms boosted and viewed by everybody, go to guerrillamarketing.com. Got My Cannabis Card, My Cannabis Clinics of America, Alarm Engineers Inc. Check out all those stuff right here on NSPN. 365 days a year, 7 days a week. 2nd and 9. Henderson gets a good jump. Going underneath, bad ball. OBJ heard the footsteps of drop. Just what the Bengals ordered. It's going to be 3rd and long. Odell Beckham looks hurt. He had to reach back for that ball. Could have possibly tweaked something. Let's see how that plays out now going into the remainder of the game. Somebody asked for a score update. It's currently 13-10. Rams got the ball, and OBJ just went down with a apparent knee injury.
Should I go like a huge sentence here or just like a... I'm going to go with the Rams.
I got the Cincinnati Bengals because I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow.
Choose the Bucs. No.
Yeah. I'm going to pick the Rams. I would just love to see Von Miller win another Super Bowl.
I think the Bengals... Shut up.
I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl. They've been on a good ride here in the playoffs, and I think they're going to cap it off with a win.
I'm going to jump on a wagon with the Bengals.
I think the Bengals are going to win. I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow and Who Dey Nation, so let's go Bengals.
I'm going to go with the Bengals. I like the Cinderella story they got going. I like Joe Burrow. He's a proven winner, so hopefully he gets it done in the biggest game of his life.
Odell Beckham, apparent leg injury. Does not look like he's going to return. We'll have more updates coming into halftime. So that means they're down Robert Woods, down Tyler Higbee, and now down Odell Beckham. Bengals play a real soft coverage here and give up about a 20-yard reception. It's 1-2 routes for Cooper Kupp. It goes a timeout right here. I'm going to go to a quick break and return. No, not timeout, penalty, excuse me. False start on the offense. Excuse me, we won't go to break. We'll keep going live right here at Duckys. Right here on Kennedy Boulevard, Tampa Bay, Florida. Great experience. Can't ask for more. I'll be right. All right, here we go. 1st and 15. Play action. Stafford looking, scrambles, goes out to the flats, incomplete pass. 2nd and 15. Trey Hendrickson is Second and 15. Twins right, trips right, handoff left. Breaks the first tackle. About a 2-yard gain. Great stuff by the Bengals defense. Could have went for more had they missed another tackle by Pratt out of NC State. ACC in the building. Here we go. Rams are back on the ball right now. Twins right, sidecar left. Excuse me, trips right, Twins left. Empty backfield. Looking. Stafford Rose left, looking. Throws deep. Now remember what I told you about the arm strength? Remember what I told you? Interception by the Cincinnati Bengals. Remember what I told you about the arm strength of Matt Stafford? It's just not there anymore. As I told you earlier, that is the ball you want him throwing because he does not possess the arm strength anymore to get that ball there. Ball is way short to Van Jefferson. Van Jefferson never has a chance. Bengals ball. Go almost into halftime, down 13-10.
And Brian and I wrote in my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? 4th in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers? the shaken Bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the fourth down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a shift? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? Or remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end? Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
You know, it feels good when you're right. That's going to continue to be, it's going to be a thing in this game. I said with Matt Stafford's arm strength. That was just one example. I told you guys that is the ball the Bengals want him to throw. They will be underthrown and they will be picked off as long as the defenders are there. What they can't allow is those mid-range to short passes and allow the wide receivers to take that away from them and get extra yardage on that. So let's see what this Bengals offense can do. Can they take the lead coming into halftime here, or can they tie it up? It's going to be a long drive. Currently 2nd and 5, 1 minute 33 seconds and counting, and they have all 3 timeouts. I expect the ball to go somewhere right across the middle of the field right here. Nope, goes underneath to the tight end. First down, Bengals at the 20, but they've got to hurry up. You have 80 yards to get here with 1 minute 18 and running. Bengals faithful are excited. Let's see what Joe Burrow could do with this series here. Twins left, trips left, sidecar left. Joe Burrow rolls out, looking, throws it away. What are they doing? Vernon Hargreaves, former Tampa Bay Buccaneer. It is what it is. 2 former Bucs playing in this game. No, 3 former Bucs playing in this game. Joe Burrow takes the snap, looking, goes out to the flats, great catch. Nope, ref says he's inbounds, clock is continue to run. Bengals got to have some sense of urgency right here. Okay, timeout's called. I was going to say, if he didn't get out of bounds, you got to call some type of timeout here. So you can't eat up all this clock while you're taking your time to try to get some points on this drive. At this point, it's not concerning with the Rams getting the ball back with too much time because it's really not that much time left. But they need to focus on scoring. I'll leave the crowd up here. I'm going to take a break while they got a TV timeout here, and I'll return here in a second. All right, here we go. Trips right, single left, Jamar Chase at the top, sidecar right. Mixing out the backfield. I don't agree with Joe trying to run up the middle. He's sacked by Leonard Floyd. They're forced to call another timeout. So now they're gonna it's 4th down. Yeah. Yeah, it's covered. Joe couldn't have went there. Yeah, Boyd coming screaming down. Pressure had a lot to do with it. I don't agree with Joe trying to sneak up the center. He should have rolled out either left or right, but it is what it is. Bengals were able to get a turnover, but can't turn anything into points on this drive. I believe the Rams will just take a knee and go into halftime. Let's see what happens here. Bengals line up the punt, 4th and 14. Unless there's some ecstatic return right here, I don't proceed the Rams to try to score points here. It's possible. 42 seconds left with one timeout. All depends on this punt. It's fielded at the 35. Is it a flag? About the 40-yard line. I predict the Rams to try to go for it here and get some points with 30 seconds left. They necessarily don't have to go for all chunk plays here. They can go for mid-range passes, but they have to be completed, and they have to break the first tackle to get where they need to be. Again, remember what I said earlier about Matthew Stafford's arm strength. I'll come back right after this commercial break, and we'll see what the Rams do on offense.
And Brian and I wrote in my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time as a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? 4th in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shaken bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the 4th down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a ship? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
You having a huge party?
Nope, just me.
Get delicious cuisine from the country's best chefs, delivered right to your door with the click of a button.
All right, here we go. Rams back on offense. You try to take a chunk yard here. Not a chance. They got the matchup that they wanted, but here we are talking about Odell Beckham with his knee injury. It looked like he tweaked his left knee, and he was grimacing in pain. We'll see what happens. Like I said, we'll see how that turns out later on. Second and 10. Just outside the Rams 40. Drop back, looking, thrown in the flats. It's got to be a tackle, which it is. The yardage doesn't really, well, it does, but it's the clock. Cooper Kupp's tackled in bounds. I believe Rams take their final timeout, 3rd and 1. So they're forced to have to take a chunk play here and they either get out of bounds or get down and spike the ball. Here we go here. Here we go here. All right, let's check this out. Could be the last meaningful play before the half. Then I've got interviews by the fans out here. This place is nuts, man. You can't see from the camera. And then I got interviews both from Joe Burrow and Matt Stafford at the same time, provided to you by ESPN and the league. So make sure to check that out at halftime. And here we go here. Everybody's out. Ball goes vertical. Not a chance. Van Jefferson looking for a flag. Not one coming. 4th and 1. Now, do the Rams go for it? Which it does look like. They're not going to. They're going to kick it and get the ball back to the Bengals. I believe the Bengals are just going to kneel it out and take it into halftime. Let's see what happens. Unless something crazy here happens, I expect a fair catch or don't even field it, or it's a block punt. The snap, the kick. They're not even going to field it as the ball rolls into the end zone. I expect Joe Burrow company to come out and take the knee going into halftime. I don't expect any offense to be played right now. The Rams just looked in control of this game, and then the Bengals light kicked on, coming just to the end of the first quarter. And then the defense stepped back in, got an interception. Well, we'll see. There it is. Joe Burrow takes a knee. As the Bengals and Rams go into halftime, 13-10. Rams are up by 3. We'll talk a little bit about this matchup and what the stats look like in this game. But first, let's go to a quick commercial break, and I'll come right back to you.
You having a huge party?
Nope, just me.
Get delicious cuisine from the country's best chefs, delivered right to your door with the click of a button.
What you got right now is halftime. Matthew Stafford, 12 for 18, 165 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception. Sacked 1 time for a 7-yard loss. The run game is non-existent, 7 carries for 10 yards. Meanwhile, you got Joe Burrow, 12 for 18, 114 yards, no passing touchdown, 1 sack for 8 yards. But Joe Mixon, 1 for 1, 100%, and a passing touchdown to T. Higgins for a touchdown. Jamar Chase has been effective, 3 catches for 62 yards. We're looking forward to have some interviews by some fans here, as we got 71 people viewing right now live. We're down here at Duckys, down here at Kennedy Boulevard. If you're a Cincinnati fan, there ain't no other place to be than right here, down here at Duckys. There's Bengal Nation everywhere, and all I can do is hoo-day to that one. He's got the guy back there dressed in a Carson Palmer jersey. Oh, no, Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, you going to get him on here? Tell him who. Yeah, it should be good to go. Tell him who you are, where you from, long-time Bengals fan. Let them know who you are.
Michael Scholl. I was born in Cincinnati. I've been rocking the Bengals since Jeff Blake, Gus Farrat.
ECU guy.
Oh, man, long time.
Yeah.
Corey Dillon.
Yeah.
So I've been rocking them. I'm down here getting my MBA. I was born in Cincinnati, moved to Chicago, so I've been everywhere where teams have gone to the Super Bowl. Now it's time for the Bengals.
Definitely, especially 31 years in a drought.
That's right.
With that first playoff win kind of sparked the way for this. And with these fans down here at Duckys, they've been here since week 1. 4 years they've been here watching misery with the Bengals. And now Joe Burrow coming off that injury last year, bounce back, comeback player of the year, and carrying this team to a Super Bowl and possibly a Super Bowl win.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I walked in week 1. They said, you're a Bengals fan, come join us. I talked to my dad about it. we were hoping for 9-8, 8-9, and here we are in the Super Bowl. It's unbelievable. This place is sold out. There's people in the parking lot. It's once in a lifetime, really.
It definitely is. And being a part of the Super Bowl or anything like that, whether you're there experiencing what other people represent your team, it's a great experience and all. Now, many people can't have the storybook story I had being in the stadium with Tampa at Ray J as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady won that. It can't be that great, but this is definitely awesome for Cincinnati Bengals. And even not being a Bengals fan, how can you not want this team to win this with all the turmoil all season? Like you said, you were hoping for a 9-8 season. There was at one point where everything, the dark cloud went over Cincinnati. Joe Burrow was throwing 4 picks a game and then turned just totally, the light kicked on and they turned around. Like, what do you think about the whole summary of this season?
It's unbelievable. One of my best friends is Zach Taylor's brother-in-law.
Okay.
And I called him after they lost to the Jets, and I said, what's the move? And he said confident. He said confident the whole way. And they lost to the Bears, 2 teams that are picking high in the draft. They just got hot at the right time. It's like the Bucs last year. They were 6-6, and they got hot at the right. They also had Tom Brady, but they got hot at the right time. That's the Bengals this year, and it's been absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, and you're right. Like Tom Brady said, I think he said he did not fully understand the playbook until the week of the Kansas City Chiefs game, being how COVID, no true offseason. But that wasn't the same for the Bengals. I think it was that group coming together and saying, hey, guys, we got a chance to be something great. And the light kicks on. And these guys believed in each other. They believed in what they were putting together. And here you are. We're all talking about it right now, playing in the Super Bowl, down 3 with a chance to steal the Super Bowl in L.A. and steal the Rams' thunder.
So I wake up the last 2 weeks being like, is this real? Is this real? When am I going to wake up from this dream? But they're getting it done. And in the NFL, you either have a quarterback and you don't. There's about 5 teams in the NFL that do. And surprisingly, after that gruesome knee injury, the Bengals are a team that have a quarterback. So
absolutely, and a franchise one at that. So let's get into the specifics a little bit here. My favorite part of the game. Let's start with the top one. How does Odell Beckham Jr.'s injury play into the rest of this game?
I mean, I was a college basketball player. I had 4 knee injuries. Sad to see that go. The Bengals are not good outside of their top corner, Awuzie. That's huge.
No faith in Eli Apple?
Yeah, Eli. The only person that loves Eli Apple is Eli Apple.
That is true.
I think the biggest thing for them is, Van Jefferson's a solid number 3. I don't know about him as a number 2. If you can shut down Cooper Kupp and continue to stop the run, they have a really, really good chance. Really, really good.
Yeah, speaking of Cooper Kupp, let's get into the details on that. Cooper Kupp currently only has 3 receptions for 40 yards and 1 touchdown reception, which wasn't a busted coverage with a bad read by the corner. It wasn't to take that. It was just a good schematic play call on that one. But we'll see how they scheme that, like you said, with OBJ out, Van Jefferson not being a guy that can take the top off. He's a mid-range possession catch kind of guy. He's not going to burn you over top. They tried that at the end of the half. It didn't really work too well. So they're going to have to find a way, as I said earlier. Rams' run game is non-existent. The Bengals have made it a point that you're going to have to beat our ass throwing the ball in the air. And I don't know if you heard me earlier. I said this before the game started. If I'm the Bengals on defense, I want Matthew Stafford to be throwing the ball 30 yards deep. Why? I've watched numerous times this season. His shoulder tends to give out on deep balls. The balls just die. You saw that on that deep ball to the corner to Van Jefferson, where it's picked off by Jesse Bates. That's the balls you want him to be throwing.
Oh, absolutely. And if you watch the San Francisco game, Ward is a pick away from them being here.
Absolutely.
So it's not necessarily the pick I wanted at that time, but it eliminated, I guess, a chance for a field goal. But if we can get one more, I really do think it's the Bengals' game to win. But I do think Stafford without OBJ may stare down Kupp and may make a bad read. But I don't know. It's a great Super Bowl. I'm just, like I said, man, as a Bengals fan, I can't sit here and be upset to be down, or I'm happy to be here. But with the OBJ injury, as sad as it is, that's a huge opening for them.
Absolutely. And the Bengals defense isn't playing bad. It's just on big downs you needed to get stops. You aren't getting stopped. You're still fighting. You're still in this game. But let's talk about them a little bit. We talked about the Rams. Who do you think is going to be the key factor to seal this game? You saw Joe score a passing touchdown. It wasn't Joe Burrow, but it was Joe Mixon.
Yeah. I think Joe Mixon is the key for the second half.
I agree.
When you have Leonard Floyd and Vaughn Miller on the outside that press so high up the field to get sacks, if Joe Mixon didn't chuck away 4 or 5 yards, this game, you're talking about an easy drive down the field, and Evan McPherson doesn't miss. I like to say, as a basketball player, all those field goals are layups. It's exciting to see. We'll see. You want to say Joe Burrow is the X factor, but I really believe Joe Mixon is.
I agree. I've been going with Mixon. Yes, Joe's going to make his electrifying plays with his legs. We haven't seen yet, but I believe that's coming. Joe Mixon does everything. He's the all-purpose back, pass blocker, pass reception, while running the ball on the ground. And I believe coming into the tail end of this game, his ability to run the ball is going to separate the men from the boys in this game, because he damn sure is a man when he runs the rock.
Yes, he is. I would pay a lot of money not to have to tackle him. That's for sure.
Especially with Eric Whittle coming up, grimacing that shoulder. They're already slim at the safety position there. He's going to kind of make a business decision when it's come to be a one-on-one tackle with that shoulder injury. All these things are going to come into play. Both teams will have their chances, but definitely the tide has turned from the Bengals. And if the Cincinnati Bengals have not shown you since last week, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish.
They're a second-half team. We're in a much better position than the last 2 playoff games. It's hard not to be excited. I gotta stay calm. But
Joey Cool.
Yeah, you gotta stay
I want to
cool.
be smoking this at the end with Joe Burrow getting the W. The Joe Burrow cigar.
There you go. Absolutely.
Hey, well, let everybody know who you are, where you're from, and where you're at, and how the great experience you're having down here.
Michael Scholl. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, Naperville to be specific. I came down here to get my master's. One day I walked into Duckys. It turned out to be a Bengals bar. And 19 weeks later, I'm in the Super Bowl cheering on my team. Duckys, one of the best bars in Tampa. It's been a blast. I can't complain, and I'm excited for the next 30 minutes.
And we're excited to have you and all the Bengals faithful here, as you guys have been week 1 through 19 to the Super Bowl. I'm glad to have you. I'm Blake Anthony. I'm glad to have you here, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the future.
Blake, thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
All right, joining us now prior to Super Bowl 56 in Los Angeles are the 2 quarterbacks in the big game, Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals and Matthew Stafford of the Los Angeles Rams. How are you gents today?
Doing good. Fantastic.
Well, Joe already's won that one, Matthew. Fantastic is better than doing good. Is that all you want to say, Matthew, or is this, we're good?
No, I'm good. I'm pumped for the opportunity. Obviously excited about getting to do it at our own home place. But just happy to be on with you, Rich.
Okay. You know what? That's my birthday gift to you, Matthew.
Thank you so much.
Joe, are you aware it's Matthew's birthday today? Are you aware of that?
It's not. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
There you go. What you get for your birthday is a chat with Joe Burrow prior to Super Bowl 56, which you've always no doubt wanted. So have you guys ever met one another? Matthew, you guys ever met?
Nope, I have not. Have not had the pleasure to meet him. Been a fan of his, for a while since he was at LSU, man. He's an unbelievable player and, continued into the pros. So it's special to watch and just, happy for him.
Joe, so obviously you guys have never bet either. So Matthew, even on the day where Joe beat Georgia, that was a day that you were pleased about Joe Burrow on that day?
Not so much a fan that day, but all the other days.
Okay.
He's a talented kid, man, and has played at a high level for a long time. So just happy for him.
Joe, what does this opportunity mean for you as you get ready for this big game coming up on Sunday?
Well, it's just exciting for us as an organization and as a city. We've put a lot of work in to get to this moment, and I think it means a lot to a lot of people.
What about your personal journey? What about you?
I feel like, it's the beginning of my NFL career, but I've worked, really hard and gone through quite a bit of adversity to get here, in college and coming up. So, I feel like I've earned my place here, but, I'm excited for the opportunity.
And what about you, Matthew? Obviously, Joe's done it in year 2. This is definitely not year 2. It's a multiple of that, somewhat. So what about you, Matthew, now that you're finally in this big game?
Yeah, it means a lot. Obviously spent a lot of time just like Joe, as a kid, thinking about this game, working towards this game, whether it's in high school, college, or the first, handful of years I've had in the NFL. Just understand how hard it is to get to this point. And just so happy for my teammates, my coaches, guys that either I play with now or played with in the past that, have a part in this, in this success, both for me and for this team. Just happy to represent those people who have helped me along this journey.
Well, Matthew and I, Joe, know what it's like to be around in this town right now. What is it like being around in Cincinnati right now?
It's chaos. Everyone's really excited, and we're having a little pep rally tonight, and getting to the stadium was, there's a lot of traffic for just a little send off. So I think everyone's really excited about what we're doing as a team.
So tonight at the pep rally, you plan on talking some smack, Joe? Can you give us some bulletin board material out here in Los Angeles? What do you think? What do you got for me?
I don't think I'm not a big smack talker. I'm going to go out and thank the fans and all that good stuff that quarterbacks are supposed to do, and then on to LA tomorrow.
All right. Where's the pep rally tonight, Matthew? Is there one tonight?
Yeah, we got one tonight just down the road. I will be keeping it status quo, just like Joe. All the things quarterbacks are supposed to be saying and doing. Just appreciate the fans supporting us and all that, and just trying to get the people, excited for Sunday.
Okay, so keeping it status quo. Joe, what would bringing a Lombardi Trophy back to that town and that state that you grew up in mean, do you think, Joe?
Well, to me personally, it would be being a part of bringing a Super Bowl to a team that hasn't ever won one. And growing up in Ohio, I understand how important that is to the state and to this region. I think, these fans have deserved something like this for a long time, and I'm just excited to give them a product that they feel proud to represent.
What about you, Matthew, bringing one here to Los Angeles in your first year?
I think it would be an unbelievable achievement. Just like Joe in Cincinnati, this season is so long and winding. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get to this point, and so many people have had a hand in it, and to be able to bring something back, both the guys on our team that are either injured or not playing, or people that have helped us along the way, fans, everybody involved in making us a success. Having a hand in that, bringing that back for them would be, something that's really special.
Why'd you choose number 9 back in the day, Matthew? Did that get handed to you? What's going on?
Long story. Wanted to be 7. Was 7 in college, 7 in high school. Wanted to be 7. Dutch Clark was number 7 in Detroit back in the 30s. I think he's like the first Hall of Famer the Lions ever had. I think he completed like 38% of his passes or something. That was back in the day where there was no air in the ball or something. But they different game back then. But so I went with 9, and it stuck.
Yeah, I don't think we're talking about no air in the football anymore these days, Matthew. That's one of those things.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's right there. How you feel about the game, man? Hey, I mean, I hope the Rams win. I'm sorry, bro. You going for the Rams? Rams. Are you a Rams fan? Yeah, Tampa from Detroit. Let's get it. How you feel about the game? Bucks fan, man. Root for the Bengals. I just want a good game.
Everybody wanna talk, but they got something to say. It's just a bunch of gibberish.
This place is insane right now. This is outside. Look at this. Hey, boss. Bengals fan, man. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel about the game, man. It's a lock. It's a lock. It's a lock. Are you a lifelong Bengals fan? Get the Bengals out there right now. Out of here. There we go. Hey, boss, tell me how you feel about the game, man. Bengals fan, obviously.
I'm not worried. We've been a second and a half team all year. Not worried.
How long you been a Bengals fan?
My entire life.
Are you from Cincinnati or what?
6 years old. Born and raised in Cincinnati.
All right, all right. So, any thoughts on the first half, man? Where you need to get better? Where you need to improve? What did you like? What didn't you like?
I'm happy about the offensive line. I don't know. It's just execution, you know.
But you have faith in your team.
Nothing particularly has gone wrong, but I don't know. All right.
Good luck, brother. This place is insane right now. Absolutely insane. Bengals, displaced loyal fan headquarters, Duckys Sports Lounge, 1719 West Kennedy, Tampa, Florida 33609. We've been here all year for the Bucks. To be here now is amazing. To watch the Bengals, and of course we're rooting for the Bengals. The Rams beat the Bucks. We're just hoping for a good game, but it's cold. It's about 62 degrees out here. Probably colder than that. But they got a 50-inch projector out here. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel about the game. How long have you been a Bengals fan? All right. How you like Joe Burrow, obviously.
All right, so according to the rules, you're going to move the speakerphone, and you're going to let you watch it. The future is.
You can go ahead and walk around the front. This is the parking lot they have. Everything's all roped off here. They're selling jerseys out here. They got Winfield. We got.
No thanks. I don't need cable. I have Verizon 5G internet. 5G ultra wideband is way better.
I see. So somehow your home is connected to Verizon's ultra fast 5G network.
How you feel about the game, man?
Wait.
What's up, Bree? Pandemonium. Tell me how you feel, Jessica.
This broadcast is copyrighted by any introductions for the private use of.
Tell me how you feel about the game, man. How do you feel? How do you feel about the first half? Anything you think? Anything you like? Anything you didn't like? What do they need to do to improve to go ahead and lock this up? Okay. All right. And you're confident after 2 weeks ago. Joe Burrow's pretty cool dude, man, right? What they call him, Joe Cool, Joe Shiesty. Thank you, brother. Stay tuned.
Because the Olympic Games are heating up.
On the line right after the game, Jennifer Lopez and Son on my way from her new movie Marry Me in theaters now and streaming exclusively on Peacock. The Rams lead by 3. It's a field goal game. You think the Bengals field goal kicker is Harris? No. Evan McPherson wants to have.
All right, joining us now prior to Super Bowl 56 in Los Angeles are the two quarterbacks in the big game, Joe Burrow of the Cincinnati Bengals and Matthew Stafford of the Los Angeles Rams. How are you gents today?
Doing good.
Fantastic.
Well, Joe alrea's won that one, Matthew. Fantastic is better than doing good. Is that all you want to say, Matthew, or is this, we're good?
No, I'm good. I'm pumped for the opportunity. Obviously excited about getting to do it at our own home place. So, but just happy to be on with you, Rich.
Okay, you know what? That's my birthday gift to you, Matthew.
Thank you so much.
Joe, are you aware it's Matthew's birthday today? Are you aware of that?
It's not. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
There you go. What you get for your birthday is a chat with Joe Burrow prior to Super Bowl 56, which you've always no doubt wanted. So have you guys ever met one another? Matthew, you guys ever met?
Nope, I have not. Have not had the pleasure to meet him. Been a fan of his, for a while since he was at LSU, man. He's unbelievable player and, continued into the pros. So it's special to watch and just, happy for him.
Joe, so obviously you guys have never bet either. So, Matthew, even on the day where Joe beat Georgia, that was a day that you were pleased about Joe Burrow on that day?
Not so much a fan that day, but all the other days.
Okay.
He's a talented kid, man, and, has played at a high level for a long time. So just happy for him.
Joe, what does this opportunity mean for you as you get ready for this big game coming up on Sunday?
Well, it's just exciting for us as an organization and as a city. We've put a lot of work in to get to this moment, and I think it means a lot to a lot of people.
What about your personal journey? What about you?
I feel like it's the beginning of my NFL career, but I've worked really hard and gone through quite a bit of adversity to get here, in college and coming up. So I feel like I've earned my place here, but I'm excited for the opportunity.
And what about you, Matthew? Obviously, Joe's done it in year 2. This is definitely not year 2. It's a multiple of that, somewhat. So what about you, Matthew, now that you're finally in this big game?
Yeah, it means a lot. Obviously spent a lot of time just like Joe, as a kid, thinking about this game, working towards this game, whether it's in high school, college, or the first, handful of years I've had in the NFL. Just understand how hard it is to get to this point. And just so happy for my teammates, my coaches, guys that either I play with now or played with in the past that, have a part in this, in this success, both for me and for this team. Just happy to represent those people who have helped me along this journey.
Well, Matthew and I, Joe, know what it's like to be around in this town right now. What is it like being around in Cincinnati right now?
It's chaos. Everyone's really excited, and we're having a little pep rally tonight. And getting to the stadium was, there's a lot of traffic for just a little send off. So I think everyone's really excited about what we're doing as a team.
So tonight at the pep rally, you plan on talking some smack, Joe? Can you give us some bulletin board material out here in Los Angeles? What do you think? What do you got for me?
I don't think I'm not a big smack talker. I'm going to go out and thank the fans and all that good stuff that quarterbacks are supposed to do, and then on to LA tomorrow.
All right. Where's the pep rally tonight, Matthew? Is there one tonight?
Yeah, we got one tonight just down the road. I will be keeping it status quo, just like Joe. All the things quarterbacks are supposed to be saying and doing. Just appreciate the fans supporting us and all that, and just trying to get the people, excited for Sunday.
Okay, so keeping it status quo. Joe, what would bringing a Lombardi Trophy back to that town and that state that you grew up in mean?
And Brian and I wrote in my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? 4th in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shake and bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the fourth down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a shift? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us?
Now that's how you come back from halftime. Look at the Bengals faithful. Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins touchdown. You come out of halftime and score a touchdown right out the gate. Bengals up 16-13 with the extra point coming. Who Dey Nation is fired up. Who Dey Nation is fired up. I'm losing my damn voice. Who Dey Nation. Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has the guts of a cat burglar. Joe Burrow is tougher than 10 rows of onions. Joe Burrow, thorough Burrow. If you smoke him, if you got him, you better smoke him. Joe Burrow in the building. Woo! Joey cool, baby. Joey cool. Who Dey Nation? Woo! Jalen Ramsey is getting exposed. Whoa. Bengals Nation. I'll be back.
He looked around at the end, he went down, he wants to swing and score to the end zone, he looks for the flag, doesn't get it.
You're right, Jalen. That's exactly what happened.
The Rams down. Powell for the goal line. Bengals certainly in a better place coming into the third quarter than they were 2 weeks ago in Kansas City.
Unbelievable. You take advantage of all that time, right? You're in at halftime, whatever it was, 40 minutes, something like that. Come right out and hit the explosive right off the bat. And for the Rams, they knew the way they could get beat in this game was to give up explosive plays. They get away with a foul on that one. And now the Cincinnati Bengals take the lead, and the pressure really shifts to the Rams.
Without doubt, 17-yard line. They begin this drive. Jefferson in motion. Off play action.
There they go. The Bengals, baby, with an interception. The defense has come alive. Who Dey Nation? Who Dey Nation has come alive. Holy moly, I ain't gonna have a voice.
Hands of Scaroni, who also had a chance for a big play a few weeks ago, was unable to catch it. And right now, you are starting to feel the pain already of Odell Beckham Jr.'s injury. And the Cincinnati Bengals, we talked about at the beginning, can play clean football. And if they do, you just never know what's going to happen.
Actually, that Tom Brady had some losing in the Super Bowl 6 or 7 years ago. A sweet pass out here. Nixon stopped at the 31-yard line. Leonard Floyd is right there on the second down and 10.
I don't know whether to break or not.
Frustrated because Joe Burrow is getting rid of the ball faster than I've seen almost any quarterback all season long.
Some of that runs on the field. We need a scout before too long.
But for Matthew Stafford now, you know, he has had a lot of interceptions, tied for the interception lead this season. Also had 12 dropped interceptions. But the one he threw into the end zone, was 3rd and 14, so effectively a punt, whatever. That one hurt, and that was not his fault. He had more than a few this year that weren't his fault.
So play ready to resume. They're in the field goal with 2nd down and 10. This is so right. I mean, the pressure definitely on the right. They were expected to be here. They got here. The Bengals was a house game. They're trying to be the underdog, but in a way, when you think about it, 6
Here we
days
go.
ago,
Just waiting on a commentary. All right, here we go. Joe breaks out the pocket. Joe's looking. Can't take those hits. Oh, I like the no flags. I like that by the refs. I like the fact that the refs didn't throw any flags. You let the men be men.
Aaron Donald's getting bounced around everywhere that he goes, and I'm sure the frustration is building. He just wants to go make a difference in this game. Comes over, it's like a clean hit to me, and then some of the action started from there.
Hopkins, the center is right there. No flags thrown.
They really have not blitzed very much at all. The Rams have it. Their field goal is their 4 to win. But so far, this Bengals offensive line is held up. Here they are with the overload again.
3rd and 11 after a loss of 1. Burrow throws, caught inside the 30. Chase becomes a little short. So now you've got a 4th down and a yard to go. Darius Williams will make the tackle. He went for a 4th down midfield early, didn't make it. Instead, I'm going to send him here.
Well, I think at the very least, you're going to go hard count here, right, and see what happens. But the way he's looking at that call sheet, this doesn't look like one of those he's likely going to be aggressive. But do you have enough confidence to win it? The answer is no. They're going to sprint.
Yeah, 5-1.
Not the Rams Burrow. He's been effective as a runner. Basically going to give you that lane, and Joe was just looking for that opportunity.
Good call, partner. We're on top of that one.
Look for him to try to do the same thing to the Rams again right here. Got comeback right on the bottom. Okay, run.
By the way, that Aaron Donald play, it was a 1-yard loss, so he actually gets credit for a sack when the ball was ready to run out of bounds. For it anyway.
Yeah, I tell you, I would have somebody in the press box. You tell me what number 94.
What a halftime show, starting the second half off like that. Well, boy, there's what you asked for right here.
He's out now. Now if you want to take a shot.
There he is. He's already made a couple of big plays.
Rams are tired. You got to match up with the safety on the top right and slot receiver. Get upfield, just get the yards. There you go.
You saw the tight end who's hurt. And Taylor saying I want to give him 3 or maybe 15, 17 plays. So he's been in and out, and it's 3rd down to 3.
I tell you, I am impressed with Zach Taylor. He came into this game knowing he's the underdog. He didn't pick up the 4th and 1 early this game, led to a touchdown. Didn't scare him off with that call. He's playing to win a Super Bowl championship.
Here we go. Bunch up at the top. Expect the wheel route. None other than Aaron Donald.
Right there. Big play. It's a 4th down and 12.
So here's what happened. Now they're going to bring somebody over the center so the center can't turn and help Identity. And when that happens, this was what everybody was anticipating happening. They just have not created enough one-on-ones for Aaron Donald yet. But I think that little incident on the sideline got Aaron a little fired up. Maybe not the best idea in the world.
Agreed. 38-yard attempt for McPherson. He's been perfect the whole season. That stays that way. Looking at the floor,
Bengals up 7, 20-13. We'll be back.
Cincinnati.
People with darker complexions have always struggled with having good lighting.
Every single yearbook photo of mine has been a terrible shot since I was a kid.
I always show up as too dark or shiny. Cause if you love me, you love all of me. Everything the light touches, oh, baby, give me light touch.
You having a huge party?
Nope, just me.
Get delicious cuisine from the country's best chefs delivered right to your door with the click of a button.
Andy Justin tested positive. Let's do a Q test. Okay.
And Brian and I wrote in my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? 4th in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate? Fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shaken bakers? And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the 4th down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a ship? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
And that was a 7-point lead in the second half of the Super Bowl. To help kick off the second half, Aubrey Anaya from Indio, California. She was selected as this year's NFL Play 60 Super Kick for her involvement. And flew up to Play 60, the NFL and America's Dairy Farmers Youth Wellness Program. You learn more by checking out NFL.com/Play60.
That college is pieced together a game plan that has been working to this point. They can't do anything running the football.
Nothing.
Akers, 7 carries before that one for 10 yards, so now 8 for 11 perhaps. But you have to wonder now, if you're Matthew Stafford, what are you thinking? I mean, you had to have lost a little faith there in Ben Skoranek after that one. Where are you going?
Well, this time he's going to go to the near side to Cooper Cup, and that's going to complete. And the Rams have run the ball 13 times, 28 yards, a little over 2 yards per total. And the longest one was by Stafford, who ran for 7.
And they're really missing now not only Odell, but Tyler Higbee, who is their second leading receiver this year. So you just keep taking opportunities for your quarterback away. Somebody's going to have to step up and make a play. One more time now, they've got Darrell Henderson at the bottom, and man coverage against Logan Wilson.
And he moves into the slot. 5 receivers go out. Stafford will throw. Reaching up. That's Henderson making the grab. And he picks up the first down. Logan Wilson, the linebacker, covering on the play. Gain of 15.
Yeah, so he starts on the outside, moves inside to the slot, and now is going to use the pick action to try and take advantage of that coverage. That may end up being the matchup that they like if they're going to continue to take Logan Wilson, who's a really good cover linebacker. Don't get me wrong. He's had 4 interceptions on the year, another one in the playoffs. But that may end up being a key matchup as we go.
Henderson has not caught 3 for 43 yards. He's in the backfield. Play clock runs all the way down. They get it home. Give it to Henderson on the draw. And he gets tackled at the line of scrimmage by Drew.
I tell you, win this game, one of the major stories is going to be the play. It's interesting, too, that now with Odell Beckham out of the game, we are seeing Lou Aaron.
Give it to him. And here's your comes to the
What's up, everybody? Right here live out here at Duckys. Right here at Duckys on East Kennedy Boulevard. I'm down here with Lito, Bengals fan. Lito, what do you expect out of this game right now? I mean,
You've probably heard of the NFL's Rooney Rule. What is it?
A whole bunch of mixed emotions right now in this game with this going on. Bengals starting off slow, then got hot, got the turnovers, and now they're sitting with a 4-point lead.
That's right. Now, it's like everybody's always said, you know, we're a second-half team. With us being a second-half team, we make the right adjustments. We come out hot. As you saw on the first play, we get a touchdown. We get an interception on the next play. We're ready to go. This team has nothing but resolve. We're super excited. It's just nothing but a super high right now. And being a Bengals fan for lifelong, man, just to be in this position and be so happy to see our team do what we're doing right now. It's unbelievable.
31 years.
Yes, brother, yes.
And way to top that off with a Super Bowl performance, hopefully snatching the heart right out from the Los Angeles Rams in their house and taking it home back to Cincinnati. Telling Joe Burrow said LeBron James isn't the only one that can bring a championship back home.
That's right. Joey, all the way, baby. Listen, we're lucky to be in this, but at the same time, we deserve to be here, and we're going to represent this team all the way to the fullest. So I hope all of you at home watching this game right now, you understand this motivation and this power that we have right now, and you support us all the way. I know my voice is gone.
Mine too.
Being so excited being in this position right now. You know, we just we love all of you guys that are there for us, and we're just happy to be here representing our Cincinnati Bengals to the fullest.
And just like Lito said, 4 years strong, these Bengals fans have supported this team right back here in this corner. Win, lose, or draw.
Always.
Here in year 5,
Always.
they're playing in the Super Bowl after doom and gloom last year with Joe Burrow's injury, and now comeback player of the year, playing in the Super Bowl and winning the damn Super Bowl right now.
Let's do this. Hoo day, baby, all the way. You got to think about it. Joe Burrow's only played one season. He was not even a full season, to be honest. You know, got hurt midway through last season. He comes in and he plays this season, and look at where we're at. It shows so much resolve about this team, this quarterback, and how we all play for one another. It's not just one guy. Yes, Joe leads the team, but we all play for one another.
What do you think about that T. Higgins touchdown on Jalen Ramsey?
Phenomenal. Everybody underrated us. We're just here to prove the world. That's it. We're ready, brother. We are ready.
Absolutely. Well, they got 5 minutes left here in the third quarter, and then here comes the fourth quarter where the Bengals got to finish strong. Who do you think is going to be the key factor in finishing this game out?
I'll be honest with you. It's really going to come down to the pressure of Trey Hendrickson and Sam Hubbard just putting Stafford on his heels and making that decision for him really hard. I think if we could keep that going, we got this game locked. We're ready.
Definitely. I rode with Joe Mixon at the beginning. I think I'm going to ride it with the end. Joe Mixon already has a pass and touchdown matching Joe Burrow's. And I think Joe Mixon is going to finish this game with his, what I'm going to say, electrifying ground and pound. Man, oh, man, I'm going to run your ass over to the Super Bowl victory. That's what I got in this game here.
Yes.
Lito, tell everybody again who you are and what you represent, and we'll let you finish watching this game.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lito Capagroso all the way here from Tampa, Florida, represent the Cincinnati Bengals. Hoo Day Nation. One love. We love all of you guys. Let's go Bengals. Hoo Day.
Hoo Day Nation, baby. You heard it right here, Mr. Lito himself. Appreciate it, sir. Go Bengals. There we go. Live here with fans. Can't beat that. Fans live here. Full excitement. Woo! What? Oh, third 13. Had the first down. We'll be right back. The Bengals are going to punt. All right, here we are with another Bengals faithful digging the hat, though. I said I got to get me one in my size, especially if the Bengals win. If Joe Burrow wins, I definitely got my sunglasses for Joey Cool. I got the cigar ready for Joe. I can't match the hat. So why don't you tell everybody who you are and what you represent for the Cincinnati Bengals?
So I am Sean Houday Baby Moore, 2003 Visa Hall of Fans, inductee, 2020 Bengals Fan of the Year.
Definitely. You got. I know Big Nasty out here. He's in the Hall of Fans. I'm sure you heard of him. Now I'm sitting with another legend right now. I can't help to be blessed with surrounded by guys who just love the game, not just their team. So what do you got in this game so far? What do you think is going to make the big impact to take the Cincinnati's to the promised land?
I think Tyler Boyd is the guy that's going to be there.
Okay.
He's had a few plays, little under the radar plays so far today, but Chase has been the flashy guy. You got to stop mixing. Higgins is the big, strong guy. Boyd has been a stud for years. Kind of just, in our 2-win seasons, our 4-win seasons. They forgot about Boyd.
They forgot about
baby.
Right. They forgot about Trey and they forgot about Boyd.
Exactly. It's tied to the halftime show.
Right. That wasn't planned, by the way.
No, pay my royalties.
What do you think about a part that's been surprising in this game? Jalen Ramsey, being such a dominant corner, has been the guy giving it up in this game. Gave up a big play to Jamar Chase, gave up a touchdown, a beautiful touchdown coming out of halftime to T. Higgins. Do you think they keep going at that matchup?
They should. Because Ramsey obviously can't handle the Bengals. A.J. Green kicked his you-know-what a couple years ago. So he's scared of the Bengals, no matter what team he's played for. Right. Could be Jacksonville, could be L.A., St. Louis, whatever they are. But I don't think he's good, but he's not that good.
All he got to do is not be good this game. For that the Bengals can come and get their win.
I just need it to be not good enough. That's all I need.
That's all I need. And on top of the Bengals playing flawlessly thus far, not turning the ball over, Joe Burrow taking the sacks when nothing's there. Live to fight another day. Don't force anything. Don't help this Rams offense get going. While the Bengals defense has already came up with 2 turnovers. So if the Bengals can keep capitalizing on the Bengals again on defense, making a great stop. If they keep this up with Joe Burrow, they score another touchdown. I think that'll pretty much seal the game, in my opinion.
It's I never want to say any game's out. It's over.
Right.
I've been a Bengals fan too long to say that it's over when it's over. But we knew Stafford was good for 1 or 2. We've got 2 out of him so far. If I get a third, I feel good about it. Yeah, but stop here and then get some points. Whether it's 3, whether it's 7. All right.
Yeah, we got 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. Coming into winning time in the fourth. I believe if they can get Joe Mixon going at our offense, mixed up with some play action pass, try to take some pressure off of Joe Burrow because the pass rush seems to get there. Whatever the Rams came up with the game plan at halftime seems to be working, getting Aaron Donald those one-on-ones now. So if they could try to give Joe Mixon the ball, take some pressure off of Joe, because Joe has done a great job getting the ball out of his hands so quickly thus far in this first half of this game. With the addition to running the ball, I think it'll help Joe Burrow coming in the fourth quarter.
Absolutely. That's you saw his energy on skates to get Donald earlier,
yep.
So you've got to figure out a way to take him out, which we knew that was a possibility coming in. And I said there was going to be 5 sacks by LA to come in because I'm not, a homer. There we go. Sorry.
It's all good. I'm going to let him get you back to this game. Again, tell everybody who you are and what you represent.
Sean Houday Baby Moore. You can find me on all your socials at Houday Baby. It's time to go Super Bowl. We'll bring it back to Cincy, baby. It's time to go, baby. Houday, baby. Let's go.
Definitely. Appreciate you jumping on, brother. Yeah. There we go.
All right.
And Brian and I wrote in my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? Fourth in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shaken bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the fourth down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a shift? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
You having a huge party?
Nope, just me.
Get delicious cuisine from the country's best chefs, delivered right to your door with the click of a button.
First half, got hurt, and City's on the sideline going to look on. We hope he gets some rest. His team's down by 4. Defense on the field. Since he starts from his own 16, leader, who was on top of Stafford, 347 pounds. Bengals go 3-1 here from the 16-yard line. And Burrow is going to get sacked again at the 19 by Ashawn Robinson. So Burrow had only been sacked once up until a couple of series ago. He's been sacked 4 times since, right at October.
Once again, Ashawn Robinson, here he is right here, is just going to press his way. He's not a big, fancy move kind of pass rusher. But if you get pressure from the other side, Von Miller brings it the other way, runs him into it, and makes a play. Ashawn Robinson's had a nice game.
Mm-hmm. 2nd and 12. Pressure again. Ball comes out, but the play is over. Signal over. Von Miller racing through. The MVP of the Super Bowl 6 years ago. He comes in to make it a 3rd down and 18 and a half dozen sacks for Los Angeles.
Here is what has had to happen the entire game. They're going to run a stunt back inside. So you want to turn your center every time to Aaron Donald. Fine, let's go attack the right guard, which has been the weak spot of this offense all season long, and there he is. So you try and help on Donald, you give it up on the other side.
4-by-1 here. 4 receivers to the left. Snap is on the left. He gets it away and provides a lot of breathing space for Euro on the punt as Mike D. Thomas makes the catch. His first. Chris, you talk years old. He can bring in Wade Phillips as the defensive coordinator, and the Rams felt if we don't sign him at 30, he's gone by the time he's 32.
And I think that's right. And right now for Sean McVay, the pressure really shifts to him personally because he's out of weapons. He's going to have to get so creative here to win this football game. And if he does, he'll deserve a ton of respect.
Akers got a little something there. He's been popping up almost the entire game. Picked up, let's say, 4, second and 6 at the Cincy 48-yard line.
But it's a big play, though, and there's that defensive front end. So many times, how many times have we talked about Aaron Donald, right, in the fourth quarter? He can be one of the most dominant players we've ever seen in the fourth quarter of games, and I think he started about a half a quarter early in this one.
His career's gotten stronger as the game has gone on. Second down called 5 now from the 47. And that's the end of the quarter. 15 minutes of regulation left, 20-16. Super Bowl on NBC continues after these messages from your local station.
We believe that football is more than just a game. We believe that anyone who wants to play should have a place to do it. And that everyone should have access to the tools they need to achieve economic stability. We believe every call to national domestic violence should be answered. We believe that this is the beginning of what we can do together.
Jesse Duckys, U.S. Olympic history.
Advent Health brings heart health forward, offering the highest quality of care as Florida's only American College of Cardiology Heart Care Centers, performing procedures from the routine to the revolutionary, and researching ways to help your whole heart so you can feel whole faster. Find your heart specialist at Advent Health Cardiovascular Institute.com.
At Portion, delicious is in the details, and our collection of exceptional homicides.
Rams back on offense. They are not giving up any run. Rams going to have to continue to throw the ball on them.
The old New England look right there that he hit Sean McVay with in the last Super Bowl. 6 down across that front line. Maybe they're trying to bring back ghosts of Christmas past.
There we go, empty set. They get upfield, Stafford chalks it up. Great coverage. That's been an issue. Van Jefferson's not going to be able to beat you vertically. That's the part that you miss with having Robert Woods and having Odell Beckham. They miss that vertical threat now. Bengals can seal this game with a score on this drive. Joe Burrow can muster 7 points on this drive. They can seal this game. All right, here we go. Bengals 2nd and 9. Joe Burrow scrambling with his legs, finds the receiver open. Tyler Boyd. You forgot about Boyd.
We've seen him in so many clutch situations this season. He can just buy a little time, doesn't always look to run, but just break down the defense, and then these receivers have a way of wiggling free.
All right, here we go. Big Joe Mixon. Hometown Ohio guy, Joe Burrow. Got a chance to seal the deal. Here we go, 2nd and 9 again. See what they come out on offense. Von Miller way out wide. Tight window. Receiver could have came down with it, but it didn't. There we go, big 3rd down. Bengals need to converge this. There's a penalty, not sure what it is.
So we saw Stafford limp off the field, and there is the Burrow family. Mom, girlfriend, got a flag as well. What happens here?
See what the penalty is. Oh boy.
After the play was over, personal foul and necessary roughness. Offense number 75.
That's Isaiah Prince.
Trying to defend his quarterback. We'll be back.
Sanders comes off the bus.
Should I go like a huge sentence here or just like a... I'm going to go with the Rams.
I got the Cincinnati Bengals because I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow.
I choose the Bucs. No.
Yeah. I'm going to pick the Rams. I would just love to see Von Miller win another Super Bowl.
I think the Bengals... Shut up.
I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl. They've been on a good ride here in the playoffs, and I think they're going to cap it off with a win.
I'm going to jump on a wagon with the Bengals.
I think the Bengals are going to win. I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow and Who Dey Nation, so let's go Bengals.
I'm going to go with the Bengals. I like the Cinderella story they got going. I like Joe Burrow. He's a proven winner, so hopefully he gets it done in the biggest game of his life.
Which would be impossible. He's off the bench. Squeezed with the naked eye. Sonny Michel's in the backfield. He's from the 35-yard line.
Here we go. All the time to throw.
Trainers as he came over to the sideline. Backup quarterback Brandon Allen checked in with him. He indicated that he was okay. He's now sitting on the bench. They were looking at the right knee again. That is not the left knee that he had season-ending surgery on last year. We'll continue to keep an eye on it now.
Was sacked in Super Bowl 10 7 times. 7 sacks, 6 of them costs.
That's a nice tackle. Very nice tackle on the backfield. Very nice. They're picking up the run lanes very well, jumping the gaps and making the tackles. There we are, 3rd and 4. Full playbook is open on this. I expect Matthew Stafford to try to hit this quick post route right over the field Miscommunication. Two receivers look like they ran into each other. Miscommunication, definitely. Some type of miscommunication. It is so loud here, down here at Duckys. The energy's high. The experience is great here. Just insane. Enjoying this experience down here. Bengals got to start the drive inside their 20 again. So let's see what happens. Joe Burrow appears to be walking fine. We'll be back after a quick commercial break.
You having a huge party?
Nope, just me.
Get delicious cuisine from the country's best chefs delivered right to your door with the click of a button.
And Brian and I wrote in my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? Fourth in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate? Fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shaken bakers? And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the fourth down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a ship? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
For the 16.
As I said, coming into this fourth quarter, Joe Mixon's going to have to be that guy. There we go. Bengals up 2016, fourth quarter, 9:13 left. Joe Burrow hands off a draw to Mixon. Mixon, big run, lower in the head. About an 8-yard carry. If you don't know where we are, we're down here at Duckys, Tampa Bay, Kennedy Boulevard. Check the stream. This place is packed. It's become the Cincinnati Bengal bar if you're not in Cincinnati. Places packed everywhere in this building. Standing up inside, standing up outside. And it's just crazy insane everywhere. They have to keep giving this ball to Joe Mixon. Joe Burrow's kind of banged up. He's going to need some help. Here comes in this fourth quarter. Get you a new set of downs. Go ahead and hand this off to Joe Mixon. Hey, first down. That's all you need to do. First down, Bengals.
They know the man coverage is on the inside and Ernest Jones, and just make him go.
That's trying to save my energy because this place is going to lose it. The Bengals win the Super Bowl. Lost it down on that. On a swing past the Mixon. Great tackle by Ernest Jones. Agency One Sports Group.
To me, that's as much of the story as there is. So much pressure on Matthew Stafford. They make the huge deal. They bring him in. They give him a chance. He takes them to the Super Bowl game.
Here we go here. Second and 13. 6:55 county. Bengals at the 35-yard line. Draw to Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon's able to cut back inside for about a 3-yard gain.
So many sacks here in the second half based on this overload package. So you line up three over there with Aaron Donald. And then all of a sudden they started bringing the running back. Go try and run over the running back with that linebacker, and it worked. And that's been the successful formula here for exactly.
Ernest Jones banged up. Rookie, South Carolina. Third 9, 6:37 left in the fourth. Bengals up by 4, 2016. Got the running back on the linebacker. Favorable matchup, you can get time to throw. Oh, Tyler Boyd had a catch. No telling if he gets the first, but he had a catch that he dropped. Here we go. Bengals got to punt the ball to the Rams. Let's see what happens. Good kick, just outside the 20. We'll be back at the commercial break.
Should I go like a huge sentence here or just like a... I'm going to go with the Rams.
I got the Cincinnati Bengals because I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow.
I choose the Bucs. No.
Yeah. I'm going to pick the Rams. I would just love to see Von Miller win another Super Bowl.
I think the Bengals... Shut up.
I think the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl. They've been on a good ride here in the playoffs, and I think they're going to cap it off with a win.
I'm going to jump on a wagon with the Bengals.
I think the Bengals are going to win. I'm a big fan of Joe Burrow and Who Dey Nation, so let's go Bengals. I'm going to go with the Bengals. I like the Cinderella story they got going. I like Joe Burrow. He's a proven winner, so hopefully he gets it done in the biggest game of his life.
And Brian and I wrote in my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? Fourth in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shaken bakers. And when doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the fourth down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a shift? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
All right, we're back. Rams on offense. Back, Rams on offense. Let's see what's going on. Second down, 5:55 and counting. About 2 and 1. Stafford drops back, looking. Tries to throw a comeback, miscommunication. Rams are having a plague of injuries at the wrong time. Their backup tight end, 86, is out, along with Tyler Higbee, Odell Beckham Jr. Bengals stuffed them on 3rd and 1. Rams are forced with a decision to either go for this on their side of the field, which it looks like he is going for it, 4th and 1. It's a great stuff by these Bengals linebackers, jumping these gaps. Big down right here, possibly one of the biggest plays of the game right here. Jet sweep. Cooper Kupp got it. They're back to the line of scrimmage. There we go. Stafford back looking. Incomplete pass going to Cam Akers. These Bengals linebackers are surprising the hell out of me. They're playing really, really well. Second and 10, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Fourth quarter. Bengals up 20-16. Stafford dropped back the Kupp. 3rd and manageable. About 3rd and 1.5, too. And back to the line of scrimmage. This no huddle seems to be working. Goes all the way outside. Bengals weren't ready on defense. First down. Odell Beckham's undressed. He's not coming back in this game. The botched extra point, 2 interceptions. OC and Gio in the back. Looking downfield. Completed pass to Cooper Kupp. Under 3 minutes, Rams are in scoring position. A field goal doesn't do it. They've got to score a touchdown. Rams are at work. They continue with this no-huddle offense. Biggest drive of the game. Looking. Again, another catch by Cooper Kupp. It seems like his gloves have glue on them. He's catching everything. Rams coming out again in no-huddle offense. You got the Bengals faithful in shock right now. Hand off to Cam Akers, breaks the tackle, and is able to get a first down. Inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, Rams. 1:55. 2-minute warning. We'll be back after a quick break.
And Brian and I wrote on my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? 4th in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shaken bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the 4th down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a ship? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself, remember when?
Odyssey postgame coming up right after the game presentation of the Lombardi Trophy and the MVP Award. So far, England, California.
All right, here we go. All the marbles on the table. 11 plays, 71-yard drive so far. Rams come out looking. Has a guy open. Stafford throws it too high for Van Jefferson. Field goal doesn't do it. It's got to be a touchdown. Knee, yep. Oh, ABJ's out with a knee injury. Looking, throws underneath. Incomplete pass. Henderson wasn't ready for the ball. Rams are getting an exorbitant amount of time sitting back there in the pocket. They have to get to him. It's third down. They're going to go for it on fourth down. A field goal does not do it here. It's four downs. They got 2 more plays. We got twins left, trips left, sidecar right, receiver one-on-one on the right. He looks, throws it underneath. Great play, broke it up, but there's a flag down. It cannot be a... This is a killer. That's a killer right there. There's no tugging of the jersey. There was no tug of the jersey. Rolls out right, looking, throws in the back. Cooper Kupp, touchdown. Joe Burrow's going to have to win this game. Is there 2 flags on display? Which they would offset, and the down would be redone.
Rams are beginning to walk back.
Offsetting penalties. They'll be replay the down.
Havenstein, is it a call on him?
And so many times now we see when the quarterback scrambles outside.
2 fouls going to play, 1 by each team. Holding, offense number 79. Dead ball, personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 24. I hold those fouls upset. If you beat first down.
That's Von Bell on 3 of the penalties on Cincinnati.
And I'm looking at that video. Kupp doesn't get his other foot down before he goes out of bounds. Oh boy, this is coming down to a nail biter here. That means more time is going to be eaten up off the clock. 1:38, fourth quarter. Joe Burrow would like to not have to win this. Look for Cooper Kupp at the cone, going to the cone. There's 2 more flags on the play. Kupp went to exactly where I thought he would go on that play. Bengals are pretty much setting them up for the end zone. They've done everything they possibly could but put the Rams in the end zone with the penalties. Bengals have all 3 timeouts. It would be imperative for the Rams to try to make them use up all the clock.
Cincinnati taking a timeout. Stafford with 2 rushing touchdowns in the postseason after none since 2016. So Cincy takes a timeout with 1:29.
This is intense.
Just how close he came. Very close at all. No.
It's a lot of sitting there waiting with these timeouts being called. The Rams have not been able to run the ball this entire game.
This is the 15th play of the drive. 4 runs, 10 passes. Second and 1.
There they go, trying to throw a flare to Cup. Eli Apple. They obviously found the matchup they want. Picked on Eli Apple the entire drive. Rams up 22-20. This extra point is important.
Anybody be better than Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp? They had no choice. That was the entirety of their passing game, and they got it done for the go-ahead touchdown.
All right, 23-20. 23-20, Rams up. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. We'll be right back at the commercial break.
And Brian and I wrote on my dry erase board, we put the date, we put the time, it was a Tuesday night, and I wrote up on my board, hey, remember when.
The journey has been, well, we remember it all. Remember when the predictions came rolling in? 4th in the North, Joe and his woes. Funny how they all seem to know. But this season was something to remember. Remember the McPherson kicks, the Hilton picks, the dances by Mix. But it didn't stop there. Remember when Uno dispelled the debate, fingertip grabs, putting that boy on skates. Remember when the odds makers took a back seat to the playmakers, the record breakers, the shake and bakers. And when the doubt rose, the belief in this locker room showed. Remember the 4th down stop that fueled the second half flip? Or when we said the standard is a ship? And how about when we flipped the script? Remember when we said it is us, that this moment right here belongs to us? But remember how it all began, the path we took, and how it will end. Picture a blizzard of confetti with a Lombardi in hand. So when you wake up tomorrow, a victor again, you should ask yourself.
Here we go, the moment of truth. Joe Burrow, the Bengals offense. Joe has to get the ball. Great catch by Jamar Chase. Down the sideline, first down Bengals. Ramsey anticipated a short throw. Burrow was able to get the ball over his head for a first down Bengals. That's the kind of start you need. There we go. Singled up on Jamar Chase again with Ramsey. See if they go to this matchup. First down by Boyd. Bengals are looking for a penalty. Burrow giving the commands. They can still go in the middle of the field here. With how much time they're taking, I would go to the sideline on this pass. Try to get some stoppage of the clock here. Probably Chase just inside that 45-yard line of out route. He goes vertical. Oh, miscommunication. I don't even think he would have had a chance. But they got a clock stoppage, they won it. You got McPherson, who's the perfect postseason. You got the Bengals faithful here. Here we go. As you can see on the right, the Bengals faithful are anticipated waiting. They're unable to get the first down. They got to hurry. They call a timeout. Fourth and one. All right, season on the line. Fourth and one, fourth quarter, 43 seconds. A lot of fours. Joe Burrow could sneak this if he wanted to. Don't overthink this. Take what's given. He gets the ball off. It's incomplete. The Rams are going to win the Super Bowl. Like I said, don't overthink this. Aaron Donald. Who Dey Nation is shocked. Joe Burrow did everything he possibly could do. Just wasn't enough. Aaron Donald seals the deal. On a Hall of Fame career, he got the icing on the cake. Is a ring. I shall slowly start to see the Bengals faithful lead. It was a great experience here at Duckys. McVay gets 1 for 1 with Super Bowls. First one being against the New England Patriots with a loss. They got the win versus the Cincinnati Bengals. It was a great ride, Who Dey Nation. You have nothing to hang your heads about. You fought, scratched, and crawled all season. And this is going to reach the game. I'm Blake Anthony. This is NSPN signing off on a great season all year long right here at Duckys. These fans are distraught. They couldn't believe this happened. And your Los Angeles Rams are Super Bowl champions, second team in a row to host the Lombardi Trophy in their stadium. Cooper Kupp put the team on his back and willed this team to a victory. Sean McVay got the Super Bowl win he desperately needed in his career. Odell Beckham got a Super Bowl ring. Disappointment, big disappointment for Bengals fans. And I'm signing out.
What's the immediate feeling you've got right now?
I'm so happy. I wanted this so bad. I dreamed this, man. I dreamed this, and it's like, it's surreal. Look at this. Look at this, man. This is, I feel amazing. I feel amazing, man. I feel great.
What did you see on that last play that enabled you to do what you did and make that stop?
Strange. You know, go out and play. Give me one chance. Give me everything you got. I found a way to get to them. We made the play we want. That's all that matters. So.
You talked about the confetti, the feeling. I know you're going to get a chance to hug that Lombardi trophy that you've wanted to hug for so long. How does this measure up to what you thought it might be like, Aaron?
It's the best feeling in the world, man. God is great. God is great. I'm lost for words. I don't know what to say. I don't know.
What's up, everybody? Yo Rams hosting and hoisting the Lombardi Trophy in their hometown stadium. The second team to do that in NFL history. Last year being the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Rams followed that with their own. I'm here with my guests here. Introduce yourself. Tell me you're a Rams fan, what you represent, and tell us what you think about this game. Yeah. It was a back and forth game. Rams started off hot, then the Bengals got hot, then OBJ goes down. It seems like Stafford's turning over the ball. It just seemed like, oh, here we go. What can't go wrong will go wrong. And then lo and behold, the one guy that did it all season long, number 10, Cooper Kupp, put the team on his back and willed this way to a touchdown to take the lead in this game. And then finish it off with Aaron Donald, monstrous performance at the end of the game. Sacks, pressures, run stuffs. He basically did everything that last series. Who's the MVP, in your opinion? Yeah, it's kind of tough for the pick. You know, people like to give it to the quarterback, but I don't think Stafford deserves that in this game, being how he was the reason a little bit on why they came back in this game. So you're left with two. Aaron Donald or Cooper Kupp. Honestly, they should share it, but I don't think that's going to happen. If I had to guess, I'm going Donald. I'm going with Donald. You got Kupp? I'm going with Donald. It probably will be an offensive guy because they do like giving it to offensive players. But this is what Aaron Donald needs to put a stamp on his Hall of Fame career, which we all know is going to happen at the end. So you got any partying plans going on after this?
I gotta wait in the morning. I'm going straight to my bed.
Well, you drank you some tonight, you can drink some tomorrow. I appreciate you jumping on, talking to Rams. Yep, check us out right at ESPN. If I can follow us, and we talk more football some other time. Appreciate it. Yep. There you have it. Right here at ESPN. The whole season here. The whole season's gone now. I'm Blake Anthony. OC in the back. Oh, Lord. What's he want? You got OC going to come on here with the ones and twos. OC jumping on with the ones and twos. OC GM right here at Duckys. This experience here at Duckys, let's put this up. All these Bengals fans here, Rams fans, the experience here has been great. What can you tell us about Duckys in this entire football season?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely, especially you got Aaron Donald in a one-on-one situation. Your guard situation does not look good the entire game. And Aaron Donald pretty much owned that last possession. Stuffed the run, stuffed the quarterback, did everything he could possibly do to win that game.
Why? Listen, I play bad. I'm not a football player. For a long time I've done it. Why wouldn't you audible to the opposite side for Aaron Donald? What was it, third?
It was third. Yeah, I was thinking it was third 2. Got stuffed in. It was 4th and 1. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one guy you don't want. That's the one guy you don't want to go there.
What are you doing? And then you go with a 4th and 1. Not under center. You go with a shotgun. The first 4th down play. That was a ballsy call to put in shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah.
That play would make more sense on this one. I think that play was designed.
Right.
I think that was a quarterback draw in its own right. Maybe progressions, but quick progressions. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I expected them to go with somewhere Joe's on the move and not sitting there in the pocket because you know Aaron Donald's coming, and he's coming at 120 miles per hour. Who do you think's winning the MVP of this game? You got Cup or you got Donald? Because I don't think Stafford's in the running for this.
The end of the game, I thought it was going to be Odell Beckham. Then he got hurt, obviously. I think you can give it to Cup, but for those 2 plays back to back, who really didn't do much before that, it might be Aaron Donald.
I go in with Donald, but it's probably going to be Cup just for the reason you said. They game plan for Donald the first half. The Rams came out after halftime, found ways to get Donald in one-on-one. You saw the results, made several sacks, made several run stuffs and pressures in this game. But Cup, oh man, what can I say?
Odell carried the Rams in the first half.
And then Cup finished it off with only one reliable receiver on the field in the second half. The one.
I'm going to tell you this. What I'm more surprised about is that Jalen Ramsey got beat up today.
They picked on him all game.
He got beat up today.
It started.
That first play in the third quarter.
You've got mossed.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I respect what happened today.
Right.
I think it's a fantastic football match.
It was.
Whoever won deserved to win. Unfortunately, it came down to a bad play call. If anything, put your quarterback under center.
Right. That way you give the impression there's a handoff.
It's a quarterback sneak or a handoff or something.
Right.
You got away with the first one, but you should have really gotten away with it.
Right. It's again. It's.
I know I know.
Well, you found out the Bengals were playing chess, the Rams were playing checkers, and they got pressure on Joe Burrow, forced the ball up, and it's just a turnover, and the Rams are sealed the deal for a victory. Yeah. Put the ring on. Kiss the rings. So the Rams, 2 years in a row, 2 teams have won the Super Bowl at home. Never done in NFL history. I said, well, the New Orleans get that chance. Oh, Lord. I digress. Sir, beautiful establishment you run here, you and Gio. If you, Bengals fans, whoever fans, this is the place to go. Now you got hockey coming up. Don't miss out. Be right here.
Everybody here is good people. That's all it comes down to. We just want to have the people in here having a good time, watching these games, enjoying themselves, having good food, libations. That goes without saying. Either way, but you know,
it is what it is. And what happened was what happened. Rams are Super Bowl champions. We're live here right at Duckys. What?
And I also want to say thank you to ESPN for being with us all season.
Weeks 1 through 19 to the Super Bowl. It's a long season.
See that shit, son.
Yep. Go Bucks.
Yeah, I'm not shaking on Go Bucks. I'm shaking on being you.
It's always going to be a rivalry.
Have a good one.
Yep. That's your OC right here, GM of Duckys right here at Kennedy Boulevard. Glad to be here all year. On that note, we signing out.